welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Planted in Faith Homestead. I'm Tasha. So I know it's been a while, I know it's been a long time, but it is finally getting to a good point where we can start planting things, and I'm so excited. So yeah, kind of, as you can see behind me, I kind of got the greenhouse a little empty. I haven't really done too many updates, I'm sorry, but you'll see how big the plants have gotten. I did restart some plants. I kind of have showed it, I think, a little bit more on Instagram. Not too much more, but we're getting better. We're getting better. Mike's outside right now cutting the grass. I am trying to put out some things. I don't know where I'm going to put it at, but in a clip somewhere, I put out the eggplant starts that we have. I put out some tomatoes and peppers that we have. What else? I think I kind of did get a couple of things since we've last talked. Since actually, because I haven't really been updating this channel a lot. We're sorry. But, so I got Mike a banana tree for my job, and I also bought a second pink lemonade blueberry bush. So we have two pink lemonade blueberry bushes. I have to get another nectarine tree, even though the nectarine tree we have is like, it's producing 2 nectarines, or at least 2 or 3 right now. I don't know what's going on. I guess it got pollinated. Thank you. The cilantro that I planted last fall is it is in flower. It's flowering right now. So hopefully a lot of bees and pollinators will like that. At least I have that's out there right now that they can, get to. I do want to show y'all the overwinter peppers in here, but not those. That's not what I was meant. I want to show you the winter sowing jugs that look really good. Out of the 13 or so that we planted, 9 of them are actually doing pretty well. One of them is exploding, and it probably has to come out right now because it's big. But that one I can actually go ahead and we can eat, or I can just wait till it gets bigger. Maybe let it go to seed or do whatever. I don't really know. But yeah, it's a lot of exciting things happening. It is springtime. We're still at that iffy stage of planting things out, but I want to go ahead and plant some things out anyway, just because the temperatures for the next 7 or so days are looking really, really good, and I don't want to get I don't want to get kind of behind, or I don't want us to miss a window of when things can kind of get their footing, and then when the heat really comes on, they'll be good. So I don't want to miss that window, but also I kind of want to, I'm pretty sure we're not going to have another freeze. I mean, I'm saying that right now, and we're getting closer, we're a couple weeks away from Mother's Day, and that's usually when everybody in the planting world kind of plant some things. So I may be a little bit early before Mother's Day, but I don't know. I don't want to chance it. I don't want to be too, what is it, quick at the haste or whatever. I forgot the saying. But I don't want to be too early and jump the gun, basically. There are a lot of sayings out there. But I don't want to, go and put stuff out there. Now, I'm not going to put everything out there. I'm not, because I don't have room to put everything. We don't have enough room to put everything that I have seeded up out there. But yeah, I just kind of want to start putting some stuff out there and see where it goes. So yeah, but as you can see, this greenhouse, I'm actually turning you around and let you see. Okay, so as you can see, I'm sorry, hold on, there we go. I thought it looked kind of, camera lens looked kind of dirty. Anyway, as you see, we have some stuff left, and then some slots in here that are popped out because my restarts of some things are down here. So as you can see, we have some collards, things like that. I may go ahead and pop some of these out because I do know they do like cooler weather, and I don't want it to get too hot for them. But also I have these for a project, so yeah, I don't know what to do. Maybe I'll pop a few out and then use a few for the project. Let's do that. So we're gonna take this whole tray outside, but yeah, I'm gonna do it when I have both my hands. But anyway, then we have some these 2 jars of the rest of the sweet potato slips down here. And then a bunch of peppers that I kind of want to put them outside already, but it may be jumping the gun just a little bit. So, I mean, they're not doing too bad in here. I just don't want them to decline when they're looking so nice. Like, everything is looking really, really nice in here, and I don't want it to decline. So, yeah, that's my only thing. I just, I even restarted these things. I think I started these like in the end of March. So it's literally only been like a month, like a couple weeks shy of a month, that these things specifically in this tray right here, along with these two trays right here. But they've only been like growing for a month, and like you can see, I got basil. I finally have basil, which I'm just like, finally. I have a zinnia, little candy cane zinnia. Only one that popped up, which that's okay, I guess. I think those seeds were kind of old, maybe. I'm not really sure. But I put one in every single one of these little cells. And out of, that's 6, only one came up. So, I guess, whatever. Then I got one of these kales right there. I think it's, dwarf curd, something. Wait, what is that? Oh, it's the curled Vate strain kale. I have some Vate collards that are behind it. Only 2 came up with those. I have a romaine, Paris Island. I think it's Paris Island. Can't really see from this far, but or Paris. I don't know. It's a romaine lettuce. I have some blue better salvia, which is cool, that I grew from seed. I don't know, it's cool seeing things that are at my job, like flowers and a lot of pollinator friendly things, and then wanting those things this year for my garden, and then actually working at the place and really learning about stuff that is very pollinator friendly-esque. Oh, look at this. What is this? Is this a collard? Oh, it's my broccoli. Oh, yeah, I need to put a few of these outside because they look really good, and I want them to, go and, do some stuff. But yeah, so I'm gonna pick what I want to pick and take it outside and then plant some stuff. Alrighty, so I have these hollyhocks. They say they're perennial, come back each year, pollinator friendly, and it said it came with 2, but only one of them actually looked pretty decent. The other one was like, I guess that's supposed to be the other one, but it looked like. Alright, I was trying to wait for that motorcycle to pass, but oh my god. Okay, they're gone. Okay, so this is what I have planted out. I only planted a few things out. I got like, I think 3 eggplant. It's probably too close together, but we're experimenting, okay? We're putting some stuff out. I never grew eggplant from seed, so all this stuff I never grew from seed. I never grew eggplant from seed. This first year I'm trying. I got 3 black beauty eggplants right here. I got I think it's a kohlrabi right there. It's like an early white kohlrabi. I have a broccoli right here, a okra right there. It was in an okra mix, so I'm not really sure what kind of okra it is. I got a cabbage back there. I think it's an early season cabbage. I have a pepper right there, a Marconi red, and then I have a Cherokee purple. I just took some of the ones that are kind of small because I was like, he may have a better chance of, hopefully, probably not. It's probably gonna die here, but he may hopefully have a chance. And it's gonna rain the next couple of days, so trying to just put some stuff out slowly, see what we got. I did do a perimeter of garlic around the edges, so. And then I have 3 of my I keep saying overwinter. I have 3 of my winter sowing jugs. So I have 3 of my overwintering jugs. I have some milkweed here that I grew from seed, which looks really nice, if I do say so myself. And then I have foxglove in here. It's like a mix. And then this was marshmallow. So I'm gonna plant that in this bed, and this bed will be just this bed will just be perennials, like flowers, and maybe some annual flowers mixed in there too, but it'll just be flowers because I want to have flowers in at least one of these beds to bring a lot of pollinators in. So I'm gonna put a bunch of flowers in this bed, and this will be like the second bed. So the first bed will have veggies, pollinator plants, veggies, fruit bushes and trees on the edge. Probably fruit bushes and trees are on the edge too, because there's a blackberry right there. A fig is right there that has not woken up, that hopefully will wake up. And then I want to get 2 more for right here, maybe another nectarine to go with that one, and then something else for that one. I think I have onions in that one actually, but I want to put something else in this one. Because because there'll be marigolds in there, so marigolds to go with that. But eventually there'll be another fruit tree or bush right there, probably like raspberry or something. I haven't got a raspberry yet, and I think the one I did have kind of died, so we're gonna have to fix that. But yeah, maybe a lemon tree, maybe another fig tree, to go with that one. That way I have 2 figs. I have a nectarine to go with this nectarine, and then we have 3 blueberries. Hopefully this blueberry wakes back up. So already, as you can see right there, that was my varied lemon tree that didn't make it. And then over there, I don't know if you can see it right there above my finger, is the other, it was like a sit lime tree that I got from Lowe's on clearance. That looked really good. I don't know why it was $13, but I think those 2 didn't do so well over the winter. Probably citrus need a little bit more covering than I had for them, and then the covering I did have was not very protective. But yeah, that's what I got. What we got so far. So yeah, I'll probably plant those in here, then show you that, or just leave you here and tell you that I planted them right there. What the milkweed looks like. It's getting a little beat up because the wind. But yep, this was that type of milkweed that I sowed on January 21st in the winter sowing method. So it's pretty good. Looks like some other ones are trying to come up right there. There's a plane above me, so sorry about that. But I think I got 1, 2, 3, 4 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 maybe in here, which is pretty good. So I'm happy. I got some milkweed that I got from seed that I made, myself. I made myself, but started myself. And this one is foxglove. Hopefully, let me see if I can open it with y'all before this thing gets me. Let me actually get it started and then I'll be back. I ended up opening the whole thing because it would have been way too difficult to do it with my hand to, take the tape off. But there is the foxglove. This is some stringiness from the duct tape. But yeah, there's my foxglove. Looks really cool. Really full. Yeah. I kind of cut some of the tops of them when I took the plastic off, but yeah. So I got my foxglove, my milkweed, and then this is marshmallow, which I'll do the same thing. Take the tape off and then come back. Alrighty, so we got the marshmallow, which may be a little bit harder to open. I don't even think I got the whole thing. No, I didn't. Hold on. 2 seconds. Alrighty. This one's a little windy out here. Or windier. But yep. That is the marshmallow. That's like all the way at the top of the thing, so yeah. I'm gonna go in for a little bit. But those are my 3 so far overwintered things that I have opened for y'all. Got milkweed, marshmallow, and foxglove. So we got the marshmallow planted. Now just these 2. Yeah, I'm excited. And plus there's no you need to get them used to being outside since they've been outside already. They've been used to the cold and hot, cold, hot. Now it's just getting them kind of used to the wind, basically. So, but I feel like they'll do fine. It's an overcast day today, so hopefully it's a good day for them to kind of get their footing of being outside, especially with the things over here. But I still need to tag some things. But with it raining for the next 3 days or so, they should hopefully get their roots good, buried in and everything. And same with these things. So get used to the wind and everything. So get a nice good watering in with the rain. So yeah, those had a lot of roots on them, like a whole lot of roots. So I'm just gonna put those down here, cover some soil around them. Because I feel like there's still a lot of foxgloves in here that have not bloomed and stuff. Oops, I don't want to cover that one up. There we go. So yeah, there's still a lot of little baby foxgloves in here that haven't, come to seed or whatever. So I don't want to cover all of them up in there, but yeah. There's some over here as well. I just want to get some soil in there, but not cover it. But yep, there is the foxglove. I don't know where to put the tag at. Foxglove planted. Foxglove is good. And I think I'm gonna put the milkweed on this side. So that's the onions. Doing good. I was only able to plant 2 just because I didn't get to the onions in time, and a lot of them kind of got mushy and weird. So, but at least we got 2. I'm happy. I could have picked through the rest of them and see which ones weren't gross and which ones were, but nah. They were all bumped against each other, so I was like, nah. Oh wait, so for this, just dig out a hole here in this corner. And milkweed. And just like that, milkweed is planted too. This I'm really excited about because, I don't know, just planting my own just medicinal, perennial, not milkweed being medicinal, but it may be, I'm not really sure. I have to research on that. But the fact that it's just planting my own perennial things, and marshmallow being medicinal, and then foxglove being perennial, just planting out things from seed, starting them from seed, planting them out myself is really cool. So I'm glad that, you know, me and Mike get to just experience this garden and build together with it because it's so fun. Alrighty then, guys, so this is probably about it for now of what I'm going to do today, as far as, like, you know, planting out these veggies and then planting out some of the herbs and the perennial things. As you can see, this big storm cloud above me, we are having some storms coming up tomorrow and for a couple of days this week, so I wanted to get some things in the garden just to get them in, see how it was going. But yeah, that's it for today. Thank you for watching our channel. If you know, liked what you saw, just hit that subscribe button and that like button, and tell me what else you want to, it's the jugs behind me moving, empty ones, but tell me what else you want to see from us. We can do like a spring garden tour, we can do just anything. What do you want to see? What do you want to see us do on this channel? Because we're just, you know, sharing our journey of creating a homestead and growing food for our family, building our faith, and just experiencing just the joys of just being alive, and just, yeah, not really else what to say, but yeah, just thank you for subscribing, thank you for the people who are here, thank you for watching, until next time, have a blessed day and keep the faith.